I think the purpose of this wiki was just to learn more about the actual profession and realize there's like different aspects about it that can really like make them important. So.
And why it's a good profession, just because it is timeless and you can always go back to it or stick with it for a long time.
Yeah, like there's a lot of second career people that go back to nursing, and then there's people that start really young and then they just go for forever.
And it's like with the economy too, people needing to find a job or worried about like job stability. It's like a profession that will always be there.
And for us, it was really rewarding. You know, we put all this time and effort into going to nursing school, and we know that, you know, as long as we are dedicated to the profession itself, you know, we're always going to have a job. That unfortunately people are always going to be sick, but with that effort, you know, the profession of nursing will never be replaced by any robots or anything else. You know, we're always going to be needed.
Yeah, I think it was so we could all like meet new people in our class too, and like get to know each other.
I think that's a big thing, because I mean, like he was saying before, like one of the big things is to really get involved, and like you want to like form a group of nurses and like really have that backbone and that support. So I think this has helped us like meet new people and really get involved.
We started out with like the different ages of nurse and how age affects nursing, and like through that we discovered that really you can be a nurse at 18, you can be a nurse at 70 something. So it's like it kind of was irrelevant. So then looking at that, we learned like, wow, it really is a timeless profession. Age doesn't matter.
And like I think from there we really went on to realize like timeless, not even age, but like in like need of nurses. They're always going to be needed. Like you were saying earlier, like we're not going to be phased out with robots. We're not going to be phased out with economy issues. Like it's still going to be a great profession. And as some of the stuff we found, it shows that nursing is growing, and it's growing faster than a lot of things are. So.
I mean, like, robots can't replace you, because, like, nursing is more than just your job. You know, it's, like, your emotions. Like, you really have to care for people and, like, put your time into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really think that with this project, and, well, I mean, the project overall, I think a challenge was definitely trying to get everyone together, and although, like, it can always happen, like, everyone still pitched in, did everything, and got it done.
I feel like our topic, you know, was broad enough to where we could find plenty of information, and then, you know, it was a broad topic, but to be able to narrow it down into different subcategories, you know, that, you know, made it easy for us. And then overall, I believe, you know, everybody was able to get together, and it was a very good, you know, group effort. And I think it turned out to be pretty good. So.
Yeah. And it like resembles like what we're going to be around with, like as far as a healthcare team. We're always going to be working with people, and while it's stressful trying to deal with classes or like other commitments, trying to get everybody in the same place at the same time, it's very realistic, because that's how it's going to be like when we actually start working.
Yeah, you're always going to have problems, and like have to try to manage your time with everything going on with like job and family and all that other stuff.
Yeah, this project I think is going to be real self-reflective of, you know, how it's going to be when we actually get into our nursing career. You know, you got to juggle your family, friends, you know, school, everything, you know. So to tie this in with your schooling, you know, just shows, you know, there's going to be a lot of commitments that you're going to have throughout your life, and to be able to juggle them all is going to be a challenge, but it can be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we have like so many people in our group all trying to meet at one time.
Yeah.
I thought the hardest part was starting out with a blank page and like.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I've never made a wiki
I've
before.
never.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't even know what to put on this page. Like just organizing and like.
And there's so many different ways you can make a web page. Like if we look through like other projects, you can see people really use like a web page design, or like us, we model more like we've modeled it like a real Wikipedia page.
Yeah, and like with nursing, like I feel like everything's really connected. Like one thing leads into the next one, so you just have to make sure that you like stay on your own topic and don't like lead into other things. Yeah.
I just like we had like a big pile of stuff that we had to like separate.
Yeah.
It was a lot of like everyone finding materials. I think that worked out well though, how we did the split up different tasks and like how we got like certain things. We had 3 different categories, and from that everyone got information. And even though it was like everything was at first jumbled together, it separated really nicely to really make it like a divided sections of the actual.
Instead of just working on section by section at a time, you know, allowing everybody.
Like some huge paragraph of like everything.
Yeah, everyone kind of like grabbed different aspects of like everything that we needed together.
And then like everyone like worked together to like make the actual wiki itself. Like I mean, everything was edited together. Like the group itself was involved. Like, was, and that was a struggle with us. Like you were saying before, like being apart. I everyone still contributed and really did get involved, even if it wasn't like us all being in the same room every second. It was still everyone was there and working.
Which was nice because you could like do it on your own time. Like,
Yeah.
but
That was really nice.
Overall, I think it was a pretty good project.
Yeah, no complaints.